On guys, it's your boy PS239 River Boy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today I'm here to let you guys know, is it worth it, or should you play Atlas Earth? And I've been speaking to a couple of friends, guys, and they've been asking me because I've been mentioning it in like my videos for my miners and the Zero to Hero series about how I play this game called Atlas Earth, and it makes me around $1 a day, somewhere around $1.25 a day. And it's just a game where you can do surveys, play other games, make money, do mini games and stuff to make money, and you can buy and own pieces of land. Like, see this plot of land right behind me? This is like 5 or 6 pieces of land. Each piece of land generates you an income every day forever, until at least until the app runs or stops running. But the guys at Atlas Earth, they do live streams, they have a YouTube channel, and they speak with the people. They talk to me and you, and they want to know, they want to have our feedback and want to know how they can update the game so that they can make it more enjoyable for us. And they've been adding a lot more stuff into this game lately, and they also just said that they're going to increase how much each parcel gets you for they said that they're going to increase how much each parcel gets you per second. So the common parcel, it's like not even a penny per second, like it's in the millions of decimal points per second. But once you get, well, they also have where you can boost the rate of how much you earn per second by watching some ads. And this X number decreases the more parcels you own, because when you first start off, for your first 151 parcels, you'll have a 30x boost, and then it'll drop down to 20x boost once you buy your 151st parcel. So there are some strategic ways to make even more money while keeping the biggest boost possible, which, from just to like give you a quick perspective, you could just buy a bunch of common parcels and then convert them by spending about $100 for this, like a legendary parcel upgrade, and upgrade your smaller parcels so you can like still keep your 30x boost, because they do have a super rent boost at, like, it's once a month, and then it doesn't matter how many you have, you get it times 50. So that's where most of your money is going to come from. You want to boost the full 24 hours on the super rent boost, guys, and you actually want to always stay boosted. Like, I'm always trying to stay boosted. The app just updated, so now it's kind of slow. Everyone on Atlas Earth is probably trying to watch their ads right now. They're updating this app, and they're actually updating the UI and updating the graphics. They're doing a lot more changes, and I decided to make a video because they were talking about increasing the value of each parcel per second. So once that increases, I already have a good amount where I'm making almost $1.25 a day, and once they increase it again, it's going to be pretty much, I'm making more money a day. So I'm like, my investment was, well, I never really considered this game as an investment, guys, because if you really put in the calculations, you won't receive your money back for 7 years. So, and that's like a not really good of an investment. Like, if you think about it, that if you invest in the S&P, you on average you get from 5 to 9%. So yeah, it still would take about 8 or 9 years for you to get all of your money back if you invested in the S&P 500. So, like, I guess it's kind of a good investment if you think about it like that, because you're basically getting your money back faster. But how I like playing this game, guys, they have a monthly subscription, which is $50, and they give you a pretty, not a full parcel every day, but pretty much a parcel every day. And then on like the 30-day bonus, they give you 500. On the 60-day bonus, they give you 650, and then on the 90-day bonus, they give you 1400. And 100 tickets is pretty much, or 100 Atlas bucks is pretty much $5. And if you just take into account, you only really need to get like, you only really need to collect till like day 45 before it becomes like a really good deal. And then everything after day 45, it's like free money pretty much, because you're, for the amount of money you would spend on pure Atlas bucks. So like if I was to buy $50 worth of Atlas bucks, I would get around 1200 Atlas bucks. But after, say, pretty much 14 days, you get that big 14-day bonus. After 14 days, I pretty much paid for the $50, and then the rest of the month is collecting pretty much free Atlas bucks technically. And it just also helps increase the progression of your account, because you get 91 Atlas bucks a day, and then you only just got to watch like 2 or 3 ads, and then you can get a full plot of land. And it's just been moving along for me. I am the mayor of Zephyr Hills West. I'm trying to conquer Zephyr Hills South. I'm literally 40 or 50 away from the top guy, and he doesn't play very often. Like every once in a while, he'll add 1 or 2. So I think he's probably a free-to-play. This game has been out for about 7 years, guys. It's been out for a while, and I've been only playing it for about 2 months, and I'm making around $1 a day now. And it did take me about a month and a half to get to that $1 a day, but now that I'm there, it's actually moving pretty quick. And then with the super, we just went through a super rent boost like last week, because they do 2 a month, and I made $10 in the one day from the super rent boost. So that 50x boost is actually pretty OP, guys. That's why I said there are certain other strategies to this game you could do. Like you can spend the $100 on upgrade parcels, and instead of going past 150, you can just stay at 150 and just eat and upgrade every single parcel to a legendary parcel. And then if you do that and you have 151 legendary parcels, you'll make $7.58 or something like that a day, because it's on the 3x. And then once the 50x comes around, you're making somewhere around $15 a day. It was like actually ridiculous when I was looking at the charts, because they do have a really strong community, guys. Like the people on this app, they all are really sensitive about this game. So if you're gonna play this game, do not spoof, do not like cheat, like try to find ways to get like cheap orbs or whatever. Like the company needs the money to pay us. Like they're not gonna be able to pay us if you're buying fucking hacked or hacked Atlas bucks. So you don't want to come into this community and like start like, because I know there was a couple bad apples that came into the community and basically spoofed their way to #1 in a country, and that's kind of pretty fucked up. And like, yeah, he did spend a lot of like you do spend actual money for what we're doing, but when you like most of us, like mostly all of us, come from crypto, and some of us are like degens, and we do some crazy dumb shit that gets us crazy dumb money, and then they fucking spend like $500,000 on this game and try to take over, try to be the president of the world or president of the United States. And yeah, it's just fun, and it's crazy like to see how much money people spend on this game. But it like this one dude right here, the shaman, he's making around $180 to $190 a day with his parcel count, which is pretty nuts to believe that. But I honestly don't invest any money besides I do $70 a month, and that's the subscriptions. The next subscription is the reward ladder, and you get all of this Atlas bucks. It's $9. So after you get to about 150 or 220 points up the ladder, it pretty much already paid for itself, and then everything else is free. And if you can make it all the way to the legendary parcel upgrade, you can just upgrade any of your common parcels to a legendary parcel, and it has like a special picture on it, like an NFT pretty much. And it's this game is just a nice pastime for me because I can come into here and they have Atlas Arcade, Atlas Apps, Survey for Bucks, and Atlas Apps is actually new. I don't think they had this recently, but Atlas Apps and Atlas Arcade and surveys, and then they have AMP missions, which is pretty much you use their referral code and buy stuff online, and then for every $1 you spend, you get like anywhere from 1 to 25 Atlas bucks per dollar you spend. So then that's nice. And then they have the Atlas travel, and basically if you book a hotel, I haven't done it yet, but I did look up the specs, or I did look up the process and look up how to do it, because I am going to do it this year when we take our vacation, me and my wife and the kids. When we take our vacation, I'm going to book a hotel with the Atlas travel program, because I'll pretty much get 15% cash back, but not in cash, in Atlas bucks. And it's kind of funny when you say it like that, but if I get some Atlas bucks back and buy land with that Atlas bucks, and that land is going to pay me in perpetuity, which a lot of people don't understand, something that's going to pay you out forever. You can, like, in the terms and conditions, you can't have multiple accounts, but you can beneficiary your account to somebody. So because it's under the finance section, so it's not really considered a game. It's under finance. When you look it up, it'll tell you what category it is, and it'll just say finance under it. So yeah, look, this new Atlas apps is actually pretty dope. It looks like it's just apps you can download and get coins for just downloading these apps. And you could probably just download these apps and just do the couple tasks and get the couple bucks. Like 1,000 Atlas bucks is like roughly around $400 or $500. Yeah, 1,000 no, I was thinking 10,000 Atlas bucks. 1,000 Atlas bucks is roughly around 50 bucks. So, or around 45 bucks. But yeah, guys, in my opinion, is Atlas Earth worth playing in 2025? I say yes, it's worth playing. You could spend money on the game, but honestly, in my opinion, you do not need to spend money on this game, guys. You can just download this game. Look, double reward boost event. Download this game. Download other games from this game. Like, you have to be in the Atlas Arcade to do this. And then play these other games. And some of these missions are really quick, and you can get your first couple Atlas bucks. And then just start the ball rolling there. And if you like the game from there, I suggest, you guys can't see it on this screen, but I suggest that you guys should join the Explorer Club, guys. Join the Explorer Club and subscribe to the reward ladder. These challenges are not that hard. Win matches at golf, win matches at rock, paper, scissors, complete arcade goals, which is basically playing games, complete surveys, boost during non-super rent bonus and boost through super rent bonus. They have ones where you buy parcels, convert your Atlas rent into Atlas bucks, because you could do that. And yeah, so pretty much you could do all of these like side quests to get more Atlas bucks. And this one is $9, guys. Like this one, like I just this just these one this like very last reward, this $200 Atlas, or this 200 Atlas bucks one, is worth the whole subscription. Like look at this, 100 Atlas bucks for $5.99, for $4.99. Buy two of those, what is that, $10? The subscription is $9.99 a month. Just that very last reward by itself on the Atlas bucks is worth the entire subscription, pretty much. And then if you're good enough, you can get the badge in the legendary parcel, which it's honestly not that hard. I usually get it like 4 or 5 days after the reward ladder came out. I usually complete the entire thing. I kind of speed run through it, so I don't have to worry through the whole month. But it's not that hard to complete, guys. And pretty much, I was going to say one more thing before I go. I wanted to say one more thing. They have these diamonds you can find around the map. You can see some over there. You pick up these diamonds and you could use them to collect in this diamond hut or diamond hunt, and then it'll give you Atlas bucks every day, and then you can watch 2 ads and get 2 more spins. One more thing before I go. I know converting, you can either convert from from straight dollars into Atlas bucks. $1 is 25 Atlas bucks. There are boosted conversion rate days once every month, and it's 33 for 1 Atlas buck. And then they have one at the end of the year where it's 44 for 1 Atlas buck. So if you're trying to reinvest all of your money, you could just save it all the way until the end of the year, where it becomes a 44 for 1 Atlas buck conversion rate, and then you can get basically the most money on your return. So that is actually the cheapest Atlas bucks, like cheapest dollar per Atlas buck is the 44. Like even if you go, I don't want to actually do it right now, like I'll probably post another video about it, because I actually have to put in all of my information if I want to log into Atlas Earth Online. So I don't want to do that right now. But you can go on to Atlas Earth Online and you can buy Atlas bucks from them anywhere up to 300, or I think it's only 100,000 right now. They were talking about raising it up to 300,000. But you can get anywhere from $5 packages all the way up to $100,000 packages, guys. And the $100,000 package, I think, gives you three or 2 million Atlas bucks. So, and that's like around 30 or yeah, it's like around 30,000 or 300,000 probably parcels, plots of land, I mean. But all right, guys, just to say, Atlas Earth, is it worth it in 2025? I want to say yes, it is, guys. It makes a decent amount of money per day. You don't have to spend money on the app at all. Like, you don't have to spend money on the app at all. You could watch these ads every 20 minutes, get 2 Atlas bucks, and basically if you watch 25 ads, if you watch 50 ads in a day, which I know you could watch more than that, because when I first was on the game, I was on top of those every 20-minute Atlas bucks. But if you watch at least 50 ads in one day, you basically get 1 free plot of land. These ads aren't that long, and it's honestly pretty cool to look at your space avatar guy as you're like, because it's kind of like Pokemon Go, where you're walking in actual real life, or in you're walking on a map that is in actual real life. That's just a GPS map pretty much. And all the plots of land that you buy is in like an actual real life location. This is me at my shop right now, and it's just a fun way to have passive income coming in. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay boosted.